1.2 billion Kina road projects launched. And 15-year landmark agreement secured. Good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. Major road projects worth 1.2 billion Kina were launched by Prime Minister James Marape in West Sepik Province under the Connect PNG program. These roads include the 86-kilometer Warasikau to Lumi Road project and the 180-kilometer Bewani Junction to Vanimo Green River Road project.
The Biwani Junction to Vanimo Green River Road project will be constructed by China Harbour, while the Warasikau to Lumi Road project by China Railway. Speaking during the launching of these roads yesterday, Prime Minister James Marape said that every year, about 5.6% of the national budget is allocated to constructing roads across the country under the Connect Papua New Guinea Act. Mr. Marape noted that under this act, any successive government has no excuse to abandon a road commitment if a sitting government has made a legal commitment to constructing roads within a particular area.
This year, I'm like giving level flow this year. Next year, give level flow next year. Look at me, wait, go on, already come up. We put in this program, we finance into time. We have a contractors who have the ability. If government finance come behind, but we work here until we catch up.
He said the Biwani Junction to Vanimo Green River Road and Warasikau to Lumi Road projects are economic roads, as they will allow for the vast population to contribute to the provinces and the country's development.
An economic hotspot. This is not 1 billion given to Secretary Olimpa, Josungi, or Belenaba, and as a Mr. Logat. Pablo Diwa here, Pablo oil farm here, Pablo fish here. Pablo freedom will come up with Slarodko eventually, but making cost flow constructive freedom easy.
Meanwhile, Department of Works and Highways Secretary Gibson Holemba said the Sepik Highway sealed road currently ends at Mai Junction, but through this launch the road will be rehabilitated and extended.
So this Latubla Pipla project, I'm almost 1.2 billion. Vanimo Green, 724 million Kina. Sepik Highway, lo Warasiga, lo Lumi, lo Karatem, Pablo Place, Tok finish. I'm almost 370 million Kina plus. By me upgrade him, design him good. Now Mibla build him Nubla bridge one time, now walk in Nubla road. Kontai go over that. Before Sepik Highway, Kontai go stop lo my junction. Now Kontai am Buruk go now over gravel also. Now Mibla you start him again, I'm rework him good now. Build him good system, long road go.
Mr. Olemba added that the current government has spent about 2 billion Kina on road projects over the past 7 years in West Sepik Province, and he thanked the Prime Minister for the Connect PNG initiative.
It's very difficult to exercise service, Prime Minister. But this last 7 years, I need lock up man blow him, you put him. Money come to district or land or place you walk. Miblo land on national government, Miblo walk or land on province walk.
The road project launch concluded with a groundbreaking ceremony by the Prime Minister and the Minister for Works and Highways to officially mark the commencement of the road projects. Other road projects that were also commissioned under the Connect PNG program include the 10-kilometer sealed Pasi to Blackwara Road, the sealing of the Blackwara to Bapa Road, and the launch of the new access road to Edwaki, including the Kaiku Bridge. Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
Speaking during the launch of the Warasikau to Lumi and Vanimo Green River Road projects, Works and Highways Secretary Gibson Olemba noted that there is a need to establish control measures on how logging companies are conducting their operations in West Sepik, especially as sealed roads are deteriorating due to tons of logs being transported by trucks.
Whilst noting the cost involved in maintaining roads, Secretary Holemba said he had instructed some of his staff to conduct a log study, as this would help identify whether logging companies are carrying more than 44 tons of logs. He said the department will work along with the provincial government to establish measures that will serve as guidelines for logging companies to operate within the province.
So we need to have some control on how logging companies is conducting its service in country and in especially Westipik. So me talk some finish long all workman lo me boli kam work one bla load study bla put him long road lo check him one kind hamas load where car big lo chinga lo car mo logging ay kam. So me bla can try long look na put him some bla measures work with the provincial government long me control him line lo logging too long work long all some business inside long Westipik.
The secretary also stated that contractors such as China Harbour and China Railway are reputable and major companies in China with the capacity to construct roads and infrastructure, but locals and members of parliament must work together to protect these infrastructures.
By end of this year or next year, first quarter, we should complete the ceiling work long Haitape. Now Greenhill work staff come up long Haitape town. So remember long Haitape lumi, by you can nubla kolta come up long Haitape town too. This la talk lo you talk long all work long contractor la ya bamla check him contractor. Narva something me like talk lo you and the member lo money more green. Also you must talk him line lo logging. No one karim bipla all diwa and tablo road. Because kolta ya nibla design him road in ablo karim 44 times so. Or logging company karim bipla load and tab mono disla. So road you walk him na suppose nubla kolta is start no karim diwa ikam over burkim road. So you blow pop long diwa too. Talk him on logging company walk him log na karim kolong have no can come through the main highway. Emba bakarabim road na cost the maintenance money long. Mi blaba finding money can lo fix him on nubla road.
Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
Chief Censor Jim Abani has commended participants who have successfully completed the Public Finance Management Act training, describing the program as an important step towards strengthening accountability and transparency in public service.
In his keynote address during the recent certificate presentation ceremony, Abani praised the participants for their commitment to improving their knowledge of financial management and governance.
On behalf of the senior management and EMT and the senior management, I am lost of words because, we have state agencies that were here, big departments housed in here. Should be the first ones, but it all comes back to the priorities of a leader that who drives the organization. In that way, we will see efficiency, effective, and also timely delivery of goods and services to our people.
Abani emphasized that effective implementation of the Public Financial Management Act will contribute to better service delivery, enhance public trust and strong institutional performance across government agencies.
Training that were achieved or trained by your trainers to gain from our office, it's a bonus for us because, like I said, we became the financial autonomy in 2015.
Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Chief Censor Jim Abani said the Public Finance Management Act training will equip participants with practical skills to strengthen financial accountability and improve decision-making within their organizations.
He emphasized that officers will gain a better understanding of budgeting, financial planning, record management, compliance with legal requirements, and the proper use of public funds. The training also enhances participants' ability to identify financial risk, promote transparency, and uphold ethical standards in the workplace.
The training that we have seen and what we have gain will help the Office of Censorship in terms of how we are going to use the funds. Because everyone out there are looking at the government departments, agencies, how the funds are disseminated, how it's used. And it's timely when the government is calling for reforms. And I am humbled this morning to see that the Office of Censorship officers gone through that training to adapt to the changes that are taking place.
Abani encouraged graduates to apply these skills with integrity, share the knowledge with colleagues, and contribute to more effective, efficient, and accountable public sector financial management.
And some of the things that which the officers from the censorship will receive through this PMFA training is promoting accountability, like you said, Secretary, ensure transparency, prevent misuse of public funds, and it is something that every people talk about and saying that online government also misusing money, also working this law. But that training will guide them to say yes or no if my officers are trying to commit something that is when they see the claims when comes in.
Jonathan Sibona, National, EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Advance your lifestyle with Telecom TV. Live stream movies, videos, news, and documentaries on the cheapest TV channel. Offering fixed broadband service. Telecom TV, always there.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
Nivea Black and White with advanced dual shield technology. It provides powerful invisible protection from skin to clothes against sweat and odor and stains. Nivea Black and White Invisible. Nivea is for skin.
EMTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. The Pacific International Hospital officially announced its joint replacement surgery program that will be happening from 22nd to 26th of August 2026, allowing patients suffering from severe hip and knee conditions to have access to specialist joint replacement surgery within PNG for the first time.
Dr. Dinesh Mudaya, an orthopedist from Pacific International Hospital, said the surgery will be led by visiting Australian orthopedic surgeons and specialists at Pacific International Hospital.
So I would say we are so privileged to have this fantastic team. The Australian team who will be visiting PIH Hospital in August to perform this procedure are one of the best team in Australia. They have, in fact, one of the highest number of joint replacement surgeries being done in Australia also. They have a very robust team of the main surgeon, his assistant surgeon, the physiotherapist, the team which provides the implants. They are exclusively doing only these procedures. They do hip replacements, knee replacements, scopies, so they are best in their job. They're very good.
He highlighted the significance of this surgery initiative with the aim of improving access to advanced orthopedic care for Papua New Guinea.
This is a significant step forward we are taking in taking care of the healthcare needs of our Papua New Guineans. All these days we used to treat majority of the skeletal problems, the issues related to the bones and joints, but we were lacking one important part of the treatment. That was the hip and knee joint replacement. We could treat most of the conditions, fractures, trauma, spine, sports injury, but we were not able to reach that ultimate part. That was the replacement of a badly damaged joint, the hip and the knee replacement. Finally, I'm so glad this is happening. We are now able to offer the hip replacement and the knee replacement surgery also. Because when patients needed this, all these years we had to refer them overseas. It was not done anywhere in PNG. It used to be done once in a while in some places when visiting doctors used to come, but again that program also stopped so many years ago. So patients were left with no options but to only travel overseas to get the surgery done. When now the same program is happening, the same surgeries are done in PNG soil, I would say it's a significant milestone in the healthcare.
Dr. Dinesh encourages everyone experiencing severe hip or knee pain to drop by at Pacific International Hospital to seek medical assessment at 22nd to 26th of August.
I'm so glad to say that we offer almost A to Z of the entire arthritis treatment program available here. So I feel they should definitely avail these facilities, reach out to people in PIH Hospital and at least come and meet the Australian team, talk to them and discuss their problems, have a consultation with them, know what are the facilities available, know what is the treatment options they have, and then they can make a choice. It will be very, very convenient, it will be easily accessible, and of course it will be very, very affordable for them to have an overseas doctor and the team coming here, and for the people of PNG to just come and meet them. I think they should definitely come and meet the team and avail the facilities.
Pakatambu on National EMTV News.
The government of Papua New Guinea has secured a landmark 15-year memorandum of understanding with the Queensland University of Technology in Brisbane. Prime Minister James Marape, who witnessed the signing, said the agreement is a strategic partnership that will accelerate the country's national digital transformation agenda.
The agreement was formally signed by Queensland University of Technology Vice-Chancellor Professor Margaret Shale and members of the government. Prime Minister James Marape was also present to witness the historic occasion. Marape says this is a strategic framework which is designed to utilize advanced research to overall Papua New Guinea's public service systems.
On the side, we signed an MOU with Queensland University of Technology to work in partnership with them, apart from us sending students to go and study in the university. Our work that we've started with them is to look into the artificial intelligence technology to us to migrate as a country quickly at the earliest. And I want to thank Queensland University of Technology. They sent the Vice Chancellor and a senior leadership team. They signed with Minister for Information and Communication, Minister Shama Lili, as well as Minister for Higher Education, Minister Kinoka was a witness to the MOU.
By leveraging the academic and technical expertise of QUT, the PNG government seeks to modernize its infrastructure, aiming for greater efficiency and transparency in administrative processes. A central pillar of the initiative includes the testing and deployment of artificial intelligence solutions, which are expected to serve as a catalyst for innovation within the public sector.
Two areas of concern that we want to address is the public service position selections and government contract issuance. We want to eliminate human emotions and human involvement in the chain of process to select public servants to work positions, including department heads or issuance of contract. It must come through a computerized system where AI picks the best person to a position or best company proposal to a contract that is being tendered.
The 15-year collaboration is expected to reshape the landscape of PNG's public services. Pakatambu National EMTV News.
Churches in the Wampar and Salamoa LLGs of Uan Gulf District, Morobe Province, have received sets of musical instruments to support and empower young people through music ministry.
Two sets of musical instruments were presented to the AOG Youth Fellowship at Monum Village in Wampar LLG, while another set was presented to Mia Paris in Salamaua. Uan Gulf MP and Minister for Community Development, Youth and Religion Jason Pita said the donations are part of the Uan Gulf District Church Partnership Program. He reaffirmed that churches remain valued partners in promoting peace, unity, moral values, and holistic community development throughout the Uan Gulf District. Peter said the district administration recognizes the vital role churches play in shaping future generations and remains committed to supporting their mission through practical assistance that benefits both the church and the wider community. In addition, the MP presented the final 40,000 kina to the Malolo Seket, completing the Uan Gulf District's 60,000 kina commitment to the Evangelical Lutheran Church for hosting the Yambem District Women's Conference, which will be held later this month. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
The Evangelical Church of Papua New Guinea has marked a significant milestone with its Diamond Jubilee celebrations in Western Province, bringing together church members, leaders and communities in thanksgiving and unity.
The Evangelical Church of Papua New Guinea, headquartered in Balimo, Western Province, has celebrated its Diamond Jubilee, marking 60 years since the church was established in 1966. The church has a strong presence across the Delta Fly district and continues to play an important role in the spiritual and community life of the people. As part of the celebrations in Balimo, Church Mother Angela Jawari, originally from Tari but now residing in Balimo, presented a pig to the church. The traditional gift symbolized thanksgiving and honored the church's 60 years of service in the Delta Fly district. The celebration attracted church leaders, members and visitors from different parts of the district, reflecting unity and growth of the Evangelical Church of Papua New Guinea. Meanwhile, community members in Kamusi under the Wawo-Guavi local level of government also joined in commemorating the historic occasion. Community leaders and residents gathered to witness the celebration and acknowledge the contribution of the church to the district. Community member Tony Tolentino says the Diamond Jubilee is a special blessing for the Delta Fly district and its local level government, adding that the celebration reflects the birth, growth and lasting impact of church in the district. Joel Mipari, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the SkillRise School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or softened seed Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. SkillRise, and by you like it.
Nivea Black and White with advanced dual shield technology. It provides powerful invisible protection from skin to clothes against sweat and odor and stains. Nivea Black and White Invisible. Nivea is for skin.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National EMTV News. Now moving to overseas news, Taiwan is bracing for the impacts of Typhoon Bavi.
These are live pictures from the island's east coast, where the system is due to hit in the coming hours. More than 14,000 people have been evacuated from mostly mountainous areas. Typhoon Bavi, which is roughly the width of France, has been sweeping across the Pacific towards East Asia and putting a number of nations on high alert. 15 people have already been killed in the Philippines after a series of landslides. The system is expected to dump huge amounts of rain on Taiwan and parts of Japan before making landfall in southeastern China.
The King and Queen have reunited with Prince Harry's wife Meghan and the couple's 2 children in the United Kingdom. Details about the meeting are thin. Buckingham Palace says it was a private meeting with no photos to be handed out.
The significance of this royal family reunion cannot be overstated. This was the first time that King Charles has seen his grandchildren, Prince Archie, who's 7, and Princess Lilibet, who's 5, for more than 4 years, since the late Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee celebrations back in 2022. Relations between the King and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been strained since the couple stepped back from being working royals in 2020. Buckingham Palace has confirmed it was a private meeting at the King's country estate Highgrove on Friday afternoon local time, and that no images would be released. Prince Harry's made no secret of his desire to reunite his children with his father, and it's understood the pair's been speaking over the phone regularly in recent months. There was no reunion between Princes Harry and William. That relationship is still strained. A UK trip was always going to be tricky for the Sussexes because the government denied the family taxpayer-funded protection, and Harry was so worried they'd be hounded by paparazzi. He's actually been here all week solo for charity events and celebrations to mark 1 year to go until the Invictus Games. Earlier at the launch event, he described everyone involved with the Games as his second family. It seems that relationship is a little easier to handle than the relationship he has with his first family.
Because Invictus has never just been about belonging to a team. It's about belonging to each other. We are a family, one that I am so proud and so honoured to be a part of.
The reunion made for lots of positive headlines for the royal family, but earlier in the day there were lots of negative ones because of the King's brother, the former Prince Andrew. Detectives from Thames Valley Police, the same police force which arrested Andrew Mountbatten Windsor on suspicion of misconduct in public office earlier this year, are expected to travel to the United States in the coming weeks. They'll meet with Skye and Amanda Roberts, the brother and sister-in-law of the late Virginia Giuffre, who alleged the former prince sexually assaulted her when she was 17. It won't be a formal interview as they're not considered direct witnesses to the allegations, but the family has been speaking to detectives throughout their investigation. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor has always denied the allegations against him, and he's been keeping a low profile since he was released after his arrest.
The United States is demanding that Iran publicly state it will stop attacking ships in the Strait of Hormuz and that all lanes of the strait will be open to shipping without any tolls. President Donald Trump says he will resume talks with Iran despite a sharp escalation in hostilities this week that ended a ceasefire between the two nations.
It seems now that things have returned to this sort of uneasy truce, but it's been a dangerous week, the biggest outbreak of fighting since the US and Iran signed that memorandum of understanding last month to work towards a more permanent peace. Many in the region have feared a return to a renewed all-out war, and mediators have been scrambling to get diplomatic talks back on track. Now, the US President Donald Trump has today said that Iran requested that talks continue and the US has agreed to do so, but he echoed comments that he made earlier this week, and he said the US told Iran the ceasefire is over. The US Treasury has also issued fresh Iran-related sanctions today aimed at cutting off what the US describes as a financial lifeline to Iran's ruling elite. Now, Iran has refuted that it was the one that asked for talks to resume, and one of its top negotiators has said that this conflict will not end in Iran's surrender. We've also learned that Tehran is sending a diplomatic delegation to Oman this weekend to discuss regional issues, including the Strait of Hormuz. So it's very clear that this week the ceasefire was splintered, but what now remains to be seen is whether these talks can lead to anything productive and whether the fighting does subside for good, or whether the US and Iran remains in this toxic cycle where we do continue to see hostilities flaring with some regularity.
France has issued an extreme heat emergency plan for the first time across the country as a heat wave continues to grip Europe.
France is suffering its third crippling heatwave of the year and is now under its highest red heat alert. The emergency plan, unveiled last week, is intended to coordinate the response of all public authorities during periods of extreme heat. The government says cooling centres will be open to shelter the most vulnerable, and a special civil response team will mobilise additional resources.
The ski season is acting as an essential insurance policy for resorts facing and causing unpredictable weather patterns, which is fake.
The start of this year's ski season came with more grass than snow.
It's really like it's rained a lot today, so we couldn't do anything.
Doesn't look too promising at the moment.
While a big dump of snow finally arrived last week, Australian resorts have been filling the gaps with artificial powder made by snow machines.
Snowmaking for sure is the foundation to have a reliable ski season. At the moment, such kind of system allows you to plan your ski season, to plan not only lift operations, but let's say the whole ski destination.
Artificial snow is made by pumping water and compressed air into the atmosphere as fine mist. When the temperatures are low and the humidity is right, this mist turns to snow.
But yeah, no, there is a pipe system through here, up and down and around and across here.
There are almost 300 snow guns across Perisher, all of which were critical to opening the resort during one of the warmest Junes on record. Even so, some days were still too warm for the machines. But as global temperatures keep rising, technology keeps adapting. This all-weather system is able to make snow in warmer temperatures. At Thredbo, that means up to 20 degrees Celsius.
They are working with an internally refrigeration process. That means we are producing ice flakes, which are then getting blown out from the machine.
Snowmaking keeps you going longer, keeps a good solid base and keeps people happy.
Tech that's now becoming a constant feature of snow in Australia.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go. One more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Ah, yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Want to Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Money Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Now chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. Oh, 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 oh. With Money Plus we're ready to go.
A closer look. This platform aims to educate, inform, and discuss issues on politics, health, education, infrastructure, resources, climate change, among other stories that affect the people of Papua New Guinea.
Join the team and I at 7 p.m. on Sunday nights
right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. With the OFC Under-16 Men's Championship fast approaching, coaches from participating nations have expressed confidence and eagerness as they prepare their teams for the regional football tournament starting tomorrow.
The coaches of Papua New Guinea, New Zealand and Solomon Islands, so as the other 5 Pacific Island nations, have all expressed their readiness ahead of the OFC Under-16 Men's Championship following the pre-tournament conference held at the PNG Football Stadium today. Speaking to the media, PNG Under-16 head coach Matthias Apo said his side is prepared and excited to represent the host nation. He said the players have worked hard in training and are looking forward to challenge of competing on the home soil.
Cool. If other nations see us as favourites, that's cool. And history would suggest that New Zealand have traditionally won these tournaments. So favourites is a great tag to have because you must be doing something well. I feel as though that's a new experience for the players as well to accept that expectation, that pressure. And it's part of their journey and part of their learning to work out how they can deal with that, what they need to do to deal with that. And like I said, if we're favourites, that's brilliant.
New Zealand Under-16 head coach also spoke about his team's preparation, saying the squad has had a strong build-up and is ready for the tournament.
Main focus is the bond of the team. We're just gelling in. Some few players have transited, and then now we're working with the new guys, new boys. So our main focus is to get the team bonding and the team together, so we prepare for the tournament. But all our focus is to stay focused on the structure that we are doing, and hopefully the boys execute that well.
He added that his team's focus will be on maintaining discipline, executing their game plan, and performing consistently throughout the competition.
We haven't found it too hot so far, which is a real positive for us. We had 5 days in Brisbane because we had to fly via Brisbane to get here. So we had our pre-tournament camp in Brisbane. We got players from not only New Zealand but 2 from England and 5 from Australia as well. So it was a real good opportunity.
Everyone together and kind of start setting our benchmarks and how we want to play and how we do things on and off the pitch. You'll have to ask the players. But I feel as though they really enjoyed it and had a great experience, and it's good preparation for us coming to this tournament.
Solomon Islands Under-16 head coach also highlighted his team's eagerness to compete in Papua New Guinea, saying the players are excited and motivated for the challenge ahead.
Our one talks as well, I think for us with our group, preparation has been going really well for us in terms of planning, in terms of sorting out all the logistic stuffs as well. But in terms of going forward, I think for us, we are looking forward to the tournament. We have learned a lot from the last one, and I think this year is more on getting things right again.
The coaches were united in their message, stressing their teams are well prepared, eager to compete, and looking forward to a highly competitive tournament. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout rice, and by you like it.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Nivea Black and White with advanced dual shield technology. It provides powerful invisible protection from skin to clothes against sweat and odor and stains. Nivea Black and White Invisible. Nivea is for skin.
Papua New Guinea has the biggest cabinet in the world for a country of population above 10 million.
Monday night on In Focus, we feature discussions on the Reset at 50 review.
Things like limiting the terms of the Prime Minister to 2 terms will help to discourage this. Bringing in independence to the office of the Speaker, strengthening the office of the opposition is very important.
That's on Monday night.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Excitement is building ahead of the OFC Under-16 Men's Championship as 8 Pacific nations prepare for the tournament in Port Moresby, with the opening matches set for Sunday.
The countdown is over for the OFC Under-16 Men's Championship, with officials and team representatives who have attended the pre-tournament press conference today at the PNG Football Stadium in Port Moresby. The championship will feature 8 of Oceania's top youth football nations competing for regional honors and a place on the international stage. Group A consists of host Papua New Guinea, New Caledonia, Samoa and Fiji, while Group B features New Zealand, Solomon Islands, Tahiti and Vanuatu. Tournament organizers welcomed the participating teams and highlighted the importance of the championship in developing the region's next generation of football stars. The officials also acknowledged the efforts of the PNGFA, volunteers and partners in preparing the venue to host the regional competition. Coaches from the competing nations expressed confidence in their squads and said they were looking forward to a highly competitive tournament. For host nation Papua New Guinea, the championship represents an opportunity to perform in front of the home supporters and inspire the young footballers across Papua New Guinea. Players have completed their final preparations and are eager to begin their campaign against some of Oceania's strongest youth sides. The match day kicks off on Sunday, 12th July at the PNG Football Stadium, where fans are expected to witness exciting football and emerging talent from across the Pacific. The tournament promises a week of competitive matches as teams battle for the championship title and regional supremacy. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Ready for the world, so is your teaser Visa card.
Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
Get twice the data with Telecom. Enjoy bonus double data from Thursday to Saturday on selected plans. You get twice the data at the same price. For instance, for 5 Kina, you get 6 gigabytes valid for 1 day. And that's more data for you to stream videos and play your online games. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and get your double data. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good.
Hey there, I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
A closer look. This platform aims to educate, inform, and discuss issues on politics, health, education, infrastructure, resources, climate change, among other stories that affect the people of Papua New Guinea.
Join the team and I at 7 p.m. on Sunday nights, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Money Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Our chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, partly cloudy skies. Daru, partly cloudy with possible light showers to drizzles with windy conditions. Kerema, cloudy with rain showers. Alotau, cloudy with occasional showers to drizzles easing by this evening. And Popondata, partly cloudy with few showers becoming frequent by evening. In the Momasa region, Lay City, partly cloudy with showers. Medeng, mostly fine. Wewak, mostly fine. And Vanimo, mostly fine. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, partly cloudy with occasional showers to drizzles. Kavieng, cloudy periods with few showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, partly cloudy. Kimbe, partly cloudy. And Buka, partly cloudy, the chances of showers. And in the Highlands region, Mount Sagan City, partly cloudy. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiawa, partly cloudy to clear skies. And Mendi, Tari and Wabek, partly cloudy to clear skies. And the coastal waters forecast. Waters of Samarai to Million Bay and all its islands to Cape Vogel, seas 2 to 2.5 meters. Waters of Cape Vogel to Owen Gulf to Finchafen, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters, rising to 2 to 3 meters by evening. Waters of Finchafen through Vitis to Dampier Strait, to CRC and Long Island and West New Britain, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters, rising to 2 to 3 meters by evening. Waters of Karkar Island to Medeng, to Wewak to Vanimo, and northern PNG and Indonesian border, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of highlands, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. And waters of New Ireland to East New Britain and to Bougainville, seas 2 to 2.5 meters, rising to 3.5 meters with stronger gusts over warning areas. And to ocean forecast, winds southeast at 20 to 25 knots, reaching 30 knots at times. Solomon Sea, winds southeasterly at 20 to 25 knots, tending southwest over the northern sector. Bismarck Sea, winds westerly at 5 to 10 knots over the far western sector, tending southeast at 10 to 20 knots over the central to eastern sector. And to Pacific Ocean, winds northwesterly at 10 to 15 knots over the western sector, tending southwesterly over the eastern.
A weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Saturday, the 11th of July, 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
When life feels broken, when hope is gone, when